Hello brothers, welcome back to Spastic MMA. I haven't posted in like a week or so. Didn't post for the Albazi fight because I was visiting family back home in Eritrea and there's no internet there. So yep, we're back at home and I've got the Magny vs Prates fight for you. So yeah, this is pretty unfair on Neil Magny's part. Prates is catching your body, I'll be honest with you. It's absolutely cooked for Neil Magny. But what's interesting is Magny hasn't lost 2 fights in a row since 2013. So Prates is going to be breaking an 11-year streak if he wins today. And he was the first man to knock out Li Jingliang. And I think he's going to be the first man in over 10 years to break the Magny streak. I know it was a pretty odd streak, a pretty sick record. But I feel like just can't deny it, you know. Even like the Max Holloway, even the most biggest chins has to crack. And the Magny curse is not going to help him on this one. I know Mike Malott thing happened. I thought he was going to lose, and then he won somehow. But Prates is just way better. Prates is leagues ahead of Magny. I don't think Magny's going to be able to do anything in the grappling department. I think he's just going to get starched. Left hand down the middle. Absolutely rapes his chin. And it's good night. And he's out. Poor guy. Fought Michael Morales and then Carlos Prates. Like, props to Magny. This guy doesn't duck. He doesn't give a shit. He'll fight anybody. I mean, he's probably getting paid a big buck, but it's almost a guaranteed loss at this point. So yep, good to see Carlos Prates finally getting into the getting into rankings. They should put Jean Silva's next fight should be ranked fight as well. And the Mauricio Rufy, he's got another fight against some random bum. You might as well just if everyone's ducking him, they might as well just give him a straight like ranked opponent, you know? Like give him fucking like you give him BSD if you want or something like that. I can't think of the rankings off the top of my head right now. But give him like Bobby Green or fucking Paddy Pimblett. But yeah, cheers. So we have the co-main event because Miles John versus Garbrandt did not in fact succeed. I mean Garbrandt, what the fuck am I talking about? Garbrandt pulled out. So good job Cody Garbrandt. Now I've got Renier Derrida versus GM3. I kinda did Derrida pretty bad with this photo. I just thought it was funny, so I just put it in. But I'm gonna go with GM3. He's what? No, I'm going with Derrida. Gerald Meerschaert is a very good fighter. That fight against Shabazian, where Shabazian just absolutely fumbled the bag like a tard, like the retard he is. It was a great win, got the submission, but Derrida is a very good grappler, and I don't think he's gonna get fraud checked in this one. He showed his skills at ONE FC, and I just can't believe if he loses, it's just a really big loss for ONE FC. Because if the top class of ONE FC it can't compete with a guy like Gerald Meerschaert, don't get me wrong, Gerald Meerschaert's the goat, okay. But if he loses to Gerald Meerschaert, it just kind of stains him, you know. But I think Derrida will do well. He's a bit one-dimensional on the feet. To be fair, so is Gerald Meerschaert. So I feel like he could just be slightly better. I don't really know how. I just think he's gonna win. I'm just backing him. Now we got Bernando Sopaj versus Ricky Tercios. Um, but Sopaj is gonna win this. I think Sopaj is the guy that got absolutely. I got crunched by that flying knee. Vinicius Oliveira flying knee. And to be fair, it was a pretty competitive fight up until that point. Up until like the second round, he kind of rocked him, dazed him, and then just let that thing fly. And then Vinicius started flying and then KO'd him. But other than Sopaj has fought some good competition in his career. and he's a bit of a stocky guy. Ricky Turcios, this guy got manhandled by a tiny little like a 19-year-old fucking, what's his name, inbred in Real Rosas Junior, and he just took it as a bit of a stick. You know, he's got that, what do you call it, those self-motivating speeches. You know, he's a very wholesome guy, but I'm not gonna hear any speech, unfortunately, on Sunday morning or Saturday night for you guys. For me, it's Sunday morning. Yeah, but cheers. Bernardo Sopas, what's Bernardo Sopas? I think that's how you say it. I don't know, but I think he's gonna get the win. Now we've got Mansour Abdel Malik versus Dushko Todorovic. Oh my days, this guy looks like a fucking. This guy's head is a football. You should punt him in the face, mate. Bring back the Pride soccer kicks, you know? You know, it's a bit odd. Mansour Abdul Malik, in this photo, he looks fat as shit. Okay? But in the Dana White Contender Series, when he, at the weigh-ins, this guy looks pretty ripped, pretty jacked. I don't know when this is taken. This guy clearly balloons in the off-season. Like, what's going on? Guy's fat as shit. Like, he does not look like that at all when he's fighting. It's like Paddy Pimblett, like, but genuinely, like, the drastic, I should have put it in, but genuinely a drastic difference. I don't know why I did it. But I am picking him to beat Dushko Todorovic. He's 6-0. He's got, I think all of it was a finish, or like one decision. And Todorovic, like 4-3 in the UFC. Why I didn't break him down, I'll be honest with you. I'm not breaking down Mansour Abdel Malik. Mansour Abdel Malik. This guy's probably from like Somalia. Actually, no, his hairline's not big enough. I don't know, he's from like Sudan or something. I think he's just gonna win. I don't know. Todorovic is like 4-3 in the UFC. Not very impressive. I'm just gonna go with Big Man Mansour. That's what I'm saying. Okay. I kid you not. This black man on the screen. His name is Cortavius Romanius. Or something like that. I know his first name's Cortavius. And his second is like Romeus or Romanius. Who named you that, bro? How did his parents come up Cortavius? We're not living in the Roman time. That's actually, it's just a strange name, bro. Black people have strange names. And this white guy, I forgot his name. When you search him up, right? I forgot his name. I don't know. When you search him up, his page comes as Monster Energy MMA, and it just glazes this guy. Like, this guy developed a super explosive fighting style, and he's got world-class Muay Thai skills. But he has fought in Muay Thai and kickboxing previously. He's 7-4, but his 2 losses in the UFC are actually against good fighters. And I'm gonna pick him to win. I'm not picking Cortavius, mate, to win, unfortunately. Although he is jacked. That doesn't really mean much. This guy's got a kickboxing background. I don't know much about Cortavius. I think he's a grappler. I don't know. But if he wins, that's just funny. That's just absolute jokes. Oh yeah, I think he got KO'd in like the first 30 seconds in his first attempt at the Dana White Contender Series. In his second attempt, he won a UD. But in his first attempt, he got KO'd in 30 seconds. So that doesn't give me any like confidence in him. So cheers. I'm gonna go with the white guy. I have Elizu Zaleski dos Santos versus Zachary Scogin. I'm gonna go with Santos. He's the guy that, you know, went to draw with Falkradinov, who's a pretty good fighter. I was actually hyped for the Dalby fight, but then Dalby pulled out for whatever reason. The feminist Dalby. He is actually a feminist. You can look it up on his Instagram. I don't have any beef with that. I'm just saying it's a bit odd for an MMA fighter because most of them are right wing. You know, a couple homophobes. Sean Strickland. A lot of Dagestani Muslims. I'm Muslim myself, so let's not go to what I think. So yeah, I think Zaleski's gonna win. I think he's the guy that's spinning world kick Sean Strickland like way back in the day. when Sean was fighting at welterweight. And he's just a good crafty vet, you know. And Zachary Scogin, he's 7-0, but he's only fought like straight bums. His last win was like a decision against a guy who was like 19-14, and he's got like a couple KOs against like guys who are like 8 wins, like 20 losses, or something like that along those lines. So I'm not, in fact, going with Zachary Scogin. I'm going with the Santos. Now we got the men with some atrocious records. Like Radke is 9-4, and he got brutalized by Prates in the last fight. The poor guy, like that body knee was brutal. And then we got Samuelsberger with a very unimpressive 11-7, but he has two 15-second knockouts in the UFC. Like took 15 seconds to KO him, so that's pretty cool. And his hair keeps changing. This is something older. He's got very different hair now. Like keeps changing. And I think he's gonna win because they're both pretty shit. I think Samuelsberger is just slightly better. I don't really do much deep in depth in it, so I'm just gonna go with Samuelsberger. I like the name. Radke is getting cooked. Maybe he isn't, I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Samuelsberger. We got Damon Blackshear versus Cody Staman. I mean, Cody Staman's not that bad of a fighter. He's got some two absolutely atrocious tattoos on him. One line across his arm, and whatever the hell that is. Some Maori Illuminati type shit. Then we got Damon Blackshear. Damon Blackshear's the guy that got starched in 15 seconds against, I think, Montel Jackson. I think, but he also got a twister, I think. I don't know who's gonna win. I don't know any of these guys' skill sets, except I know that Blackshear is a good grappler, and I know Staman is just a good half decent guy. I don't know. That's all I know. But I'm gonna go Black is best in this case. I'm gonna go Damon Blackshear. And then we got Trethian Gore versus Antonio Truccoli, Mackenzie Dunn's boyfriend. Gore looks like a fucking ape, man, honestly. This guy looks like a silverback gorilla. He's like only 5-2 in his career. Like this guy's barely had any fights, so he's had 3 UFC fights somehow. He's got KO'd by Cody Brundage, but he did get a pretty nasty guillotine last time. Truccoli had a pretty good win at Dana White's Contender Series, and then got raped by Sharon Magomedov. I mean, to be fair, the right hand down the middle actually did something, but this guy had no volume in that fight, and he couldn't take down. Well, actually took down Sharon one time, but Sharon did a blatant punch grab that should have been a point deduction. But I don't know, because Gore's pretty shit. To get KO'd by Brundage is pretty ass, and I didn't watch the frame fight. I know he got guillotined. I don't know if he's very good at guillotines. I don't think he's gonna catch Truccoli with one. And I think maybe Truccoli will take him down. I don't know how dangerous he is. I don't know how dangerous either of these guys are. I heard Guru was flaming Truccoli, so is Black best? Black is best. Truccoli's 6-5. I don't know if he's gonna have enough volume. I don't know if he's gonna use his kicks, his right hand. I don't know if he's gonna use it effectively. You know what? I'm gonna trust in Mackenzie Dunn's boyfriend. You know, I'm gonna trust this man. Let's call Antonio Truccoli. It might end up backbiting me, but who gives a shit? Thank you all for watching. None of you probably watched to the end, so fuck you. But other than that, love you, and Spastica Mate is out.